Hey, before your children are doing flashcards, they're learning their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and multiplication tables, something had to happen before that. The brain had to develop. Yes, this thing right here. This was being formed in the mother's womb long before sights, sounds, hearing. But the most important stimulus to grow this brain, the most important fertilizer, movement. Movement feeds the brain. And there has to be specific movements, from tummy time to looking side to side, to rolling over, to crawling, all integrate the left and the right brain together. Your child can do flashcards and can do words or multiplication tables and letters and numbers and everything and shapes, but until they can process that, well, they're going to really struggle with that. I'm not saying that those aren't important. Definitely, I have my daughter do word flashcards every day on the way to school, but her brain has to be active too. She has to be willing to receive those information. And when the brain's set up for learning, that's when it's going to happen. Now, what happens when that brain's not set up for learning with those specific movements? Because those will have a pattern. Those movements, when the brain's not processing correctly, will start to show signs maybe of poor attention, behavior problems, processing issues, not sitting still, not being able to remember things, because anxious minds don't learn, and that's a pattern that we have to take care of and break for the child to learn and develop. So chiropractic care is designed to get the spine moving properly so it feeds the brain properly as well. Not only that, but your kid has to be active too. Learning in the morning, like moving in the morning before school, great to do that. Moving before homework, great also. But if they're not processing things correctly, if they're getting poor input into the brain, well, they're just not processing things correctly. So chiropractor's focus is getting that input into the brain correctly so the brain can process things correctly, so they can process their letters, their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, words, reading, so they understand the story and they also understand the words. I really hope this was helpful for you. And if you have a child that's really struggling in school, I want you to consider chiropractic care for them. I know it's out of the norm. You think maybe back pain, neck pain is what chiropractors take care of. But I gotta tell you, we see a lot of kids in here that have issues with learning, ADHD, have problems with focusing, or other issues that are chronically ill. They get great results here, and it makes their learning in the school year better for them, better for your teacher, and better for their family as well. Until then, have a great day. God bless.